what's going on with everybody? I know I'm late with the audio blog shit. Things been a little chaotic lately. Last past couple of days, just a lot of personal stuff. A lot of issues I'm going through with some friends and a former female I used to date. Um, and on top of my health issue, which I'm just going to stop bringing that up because it just seems like the more I express that, the more everybody just thinks that I'm just joking around with it, and I'm just trying to use it either as a crutch or an excuse to be the way I am. But nobody understands how I'm really feeling and the shit that I'm going through. So I'm probably gonna stop doing that. Not to mention, I still don't have the money to get the medicine, and my money's been so screwed up that I have to walk back and forth to work. And it's a 4.5 hour walk from my house to work, so this is going to be fun, which is probably going to flare up everything that I have. But it is what it is. Sacrifices got to be made. Um, let's get on. Let's get on a couple things. So I had a friend who wanted to help me, which was completely fine. And then the day that they was supposed to help me, they didn't say nothing about it. Now, if you say you're gonna help me, that's fine. And the day that comes for you to help me, I'm not gonna sit there and pester you and be like, hey, you say you was gonna help me, what's up? No, like, you're your own person. If you're not gonna hold up your end of the bargain, then I'm not gonna throw it in your face, whatever. And then we kind of got into it wasn't really a pissing match because I didn't say anything or get upset or whatever. But I guess it was just one of those things, like I was pushing him away or whatever like that. And it's just like, well, I'm not going to turn this into a stone throwing contest. Like I said, you say you was going to help me. The day came that you say you was going to help me, and you didn't bring it up, so I'm not going to bring it up. And it was stuff like that. A former lady that I used to date, I guess I really told her how I felt and all this other good stuff, and I kind of crossed the line. And the reason why I say that is because she's still currently dating somebody. Now, I don't know about anybody, but I don't like doing that. That's not even me. I'm 31, and almost there's probably been one person that I probably dated where nothing like this happened. But I had somebody always talk to another guy behind my back and then break up with me and jump in a relationship with them. So I can't do that to somebody else. So she's dating some guy, even though they're going through problems and whatever. And she said that they're not gonna be together much longer. But you're posting up pictures on Facebook of how happy you guys are together, which is pretty much like a slap in the face to me. But it's not her fault that she's doing that. It's my fault for feeling for pretty much just going my full force and just being emotional. And this is my issue, is I hate being emotional because then I put my feelings out there and something like this happened. Now I'm like, well, fuck, I'm upset. I'm kicking myself because like, I don't know, dude. I don't know him from a can of paint. I only know what she's telling me. But with that being said, like, dog, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve me talking to your girl behind your back, regardless. Like, yeah, we could talk as friends, but like me telling you how much I care about you and and all this other stuff, like, that's not cool. That's not cool. That don't sit well with me. That does not sit well with me at all. Cause like I said, other people done did that to me for like years. That's not that's not cool. Like everybody, you if people was okay with that, that's fine. That's your prerogative. That doesn't sit well with me. Like that's just my personality. That's my code. Like that's my own personal code on her. Is like I'm not gonna talk to somebody who I know is dating somebody else and express my feelings towards them. No, I'd rather keep my feelings bottled up until the time is appropriate. And I felt like that time was appropriate, and I feel like I crossed the line. I crossed the line trying to talk to her while she's still dating old boy, and that's no, that's not cool. That's like I feel ashamed. I mean, you can call me less of a man or whatever. Like I feel wrong, and I kind of feel like that with the other young lady. Like, she said she want to help me or whatever, but I still feel like, you know, she's talking and dating somebody else. Yeah, that's fine. Like, we don't live nowhere near each other. That's fine. And Danny, I feel like nobody wants to be upfront about things. And I could be wrong. I mean, this is just from me looking from the outside in. But like, if you're talking to somebody, say that. What I can't get mad. Some people might get mad. I can't get mad. You know, it's a weird situation. I understand that, and there's really no good explanation or anything like that to like really make the situation, somewhat neutral, I guess, or just median. But I feel bad. I feel bad trying to talk to her behind dude's back, and I guess I was reading the signs wrong. That could be my fault. I could be reading that she was going to give me another chance or something like that. Like I could have been, just blindly hoping, that was the case just by certain things. Like I was wrong, and this is one of those reasons why I bottle up stuff so much, because it's like I'm already bracing for that crash course. And with me going to these classes, I was like, okay, I'm starting to learn to like open up, be more emotional, be more in touch with myself, and just be communicating. And I thought it was working, and I tried that out, and for a while I felt good, and I felt awesome. I felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulder until that. And I feel like I fell back into like a hole, cuz like I thought I was doing so well, and then I disappointed myself with a situation. And it hurt. I cried. It that was fully disrespectful on my part. I called and I texted her and apologized. And and you can't tell me you guys are off and on, like this is just a so-so relationship, but you're constantly posting up pictures of you guys on Facebook saying how happy you are. That's not a so-so relationship. Like, and honestly, if the relationship is so-so, then don't fake the funk about it. Call it what it is. It's a so-so relationship. It's either a so-so, it's either a good relationship, it's either a bad relationship. Like, just call it how it is, but don't try to pretend that it's a good relationship and it's not. But I'm like I said, I'm wrong. This is me as an ex that's having feelings, and this is coming back, and I pretty much slapped myself in the face for thinking that things was gonna go well, things was gonna be cool. I can't blame nobody but myself, so I gotta get over that and just keep it pushing. I had to remove her from my friends list on Facebook, because that's just that makes me feel some type of way. Every time I go on Facebook, I'm seeing pictures of them because that's all that pops up on my news feed, and it's like I'm in you know my Chevy Camaro groups and muscle cars group and stuff like that. Like I'm going on there to see what's going on, see what everybody's doing with their cars, and I'm seeing pictures of them, all happy and hugged up, and it's just like, well, you just told me you guys were on the verge of breaking up. That doesn't look like you're on the verge of breaking up. But like I said, that's from me looking from the outside in. Um, my health is not getting any better. I'll be. I, I said that to somebody, and they're really they're texting me now, pretty upset about the situation. But I still ain't got the money for the meds, and everything is slowly like just deteriorating. Like nothing's nothing's getting better. I'm getting worse. And like I said, I keep saying this, and people are just thinking that I'm just making shit up to, have some type of like, you know, sympathy and shit like that. And it's like, no. So I told somebody, I said, look, don't be surprised if I'm dead by the end of the year. And they're furious with me and like, oh, I'll help you out and da 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 da. I'm like, I said, everybody keeps saying they're gonna help me out and nobody done anything. And they got kids. They got like 5 kids they gotta take care of. Like I'm not gonna don't I like I'm nobody to make a fuss about it. I said I'd rather drive off somewhere where nobody will ever find me and die alone before I even drag anybody down with me. I kind of know that took a dark turn, but if I'm gonna be honest with my feelings and stuff like that, like this is just how I feel. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm on this whole suicidal kick and all this other shit. Like, no, I'm not. But health issues is health issues, and you know, and even if I do end up dying, ain't nobody gonna kick up a fuss over me. But whatever, that's that. It is what it is. But I don't know. I back to like the last 2 females I tried to talk to, and I thought the one was gonna work out, and it didn't. And I think it's just hard for anybody to like just see things from my point of view, because I don't know, they'd never gone through or experienced this shit that a certain somebody like what I'm going through with. I'm slowly going back into my depression, which that's another medicine I gotta get back on my antidepressant medicine. I knew something was off because today on my way to work I was driving completely reckless, like just outrageous reckless, and I knew that, and I'm just like, something is wrong, something is off. And it's it's getting difficult, and it's like I said, it's gonna be interesting walking to work for the next week or so. It's probably gonna be longer because I gotta save money somewhere. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's I'm not no walk in the park, especially with me going through what I'm going through now. And I know it's hard for people to understand that, but it just would be nice for people to at least make an attempt to try. So yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. People still want to come up with their own opinion on things, and think that this is just nothing to be worried about or whatever like that. Whatever. You know, sucks being alone. Sucks not really having somebody to talk to. Hey, I'm talking to a friend now, but like I said, they got kids, and the one chick that lives far away, she got kids, and my ex, she got a son, and I can't really expect anybody to really help me, especially when they got their own family to work out with, and you know, and I have a daughter that, you know, I tried talking to her, and you know, she's at that age where like she you know, she wants to be bothered on her terms, which is fine, but you know, it just sucks. Like, you know, I got a child too. Like, I got a teenager. So, what, am I not worthy enough to be helped? Like, did I really do that much fucked up shit in my past for this to come full circle where, you know, I deserve to, you know, be alone and shit like that? And I mean, I guess, you know, I'm starting to look at it, I'm like, I guess I do deserve it. You know, as much as I didn't mean for things to happen, I mean, you know, there's nothing I can do about it. You know, I'm trying not to let my past dictate my future, but it's hard where, you know, it just seems like your past is just constantly being held over your head by other people. And it's, you know, I don't want to be alone, but I don't want to just be with anybody. And like I said, me trying to talk to my ex but behind old boy's back, like, that's, I mean, everybody can call me weak or whatever like that. That just doesn't sit well with me. That makes me sick to my stomach to know that I was trying to talk to his girl behind his back, and all he knows is their relationship is perfect. Like, no, I'm not no home wrecker. Like, dog, if you guys' relationship is good, like, go, you know, kudos to you. I'm not gonna get in the way. I just wish I'd have known it was going that well and that they was making it that great before I said anything. Because like I said, I crossed the line that I was trying not to cross. But I guess I gotta eat that too. I guess that's another notch on my life. That's another karma notch. Like, something's gonna happen, and it's gonna be because of that. Even though I didn't mean it for it to happen, but you know, I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. Other than that, that's kind of been like the main thing on my mind, and all the other stuff. Work is still the same. I got written up today because the counts wasn't correct. So, you know, I gotta make do with that and try and pick back up the pace as much as I can, and hopefully, you know, I do it correctly, and you know, just try and do shit right. You know, it's hard to do it without nobody in your corner, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna quit bitching and moaning about it. And my neighbor across the street, he's out on this porch. Daughter's fine as shit. But, oh man, she's fine. She's thick. And she's thick with fassies, bruh. Oh, I can't believe I just said that on the mic. Oh my god. That's, oh, I needed that. Oh, 5 C's. Oh man, no. I guess this is why nobody takes me serious. Where we're at? Almost 20 minutes of talking you guys' ears off about absolutely fucking nothing. Once again, for all you guys that's listening and trying to keep up, thank you for your support. You know, drop a like. You know, subscribe to me. I'll probably try to make some more gaming contents too soon. Comment, you know, whatever you guys feel like you want to do, or whatever you guys feel like is worth doing. You know, and I'll catch you guys later. Deuces. Oh, damn!